on the development of dental caries in our country. Since many years, public health insurance companies in Germany have been obligated to pay for preventive action taken in schools for 6 to 12-year-olds, as well as for individual prevention for 6 to 18-year-olds. Preventive sealing of fissures was also incorporated into the range of the services covered by the health insurance companies since many years. The systematic evaluation of group prevention within the scope of the national survey showed that the dental health of 12-year-olds improved considerably within the last 15 to 20 years. But the trend towards caries decline might be overestimated, since the success was only documented according to the WHO standard at the level of dentine caries, as it's common for epidemiological surveys in many countries. So now I would like to present a study which intended to record the dental caries experience of 12-year-old pupils in 2 regions in Germany with different group prevention programs, while for the first time differentiating initial lesions and dental caries using the International Caries Detection and Assessment System, or ICS, which I will explain a bit later. Furthermore, the connection of caries experience at enamel and dentine level with potential influencing factors was assessed, and the main question to be answered was whether there is any impact on findings from epidemiological surveys when initial lesions are included. Survey were done in 2 regions in Germany, and both regions differ with regard to their group prevention program. The study was carried out in cooperation with the dental service of the public health officers of these 2 regions. In each region, a team was available consisting of a public dentist and a dental assistant. In region 1, which is called Marburg-Biedenkopf, it's the place where I'm based at, group prevention program take place up to the 6th grade. Basic prevention in this case includes a visit by a team of public health dentists once each half year up to the 6th grade, and their work comprises presenting an educational topic related to dental health, in-class instruction and practice in brushing the teeth, followed by a dental examination and the application of fluoride varnish if the parents consent. In a neighboring region called Vogelsbergkreis, public dental care services take place up to the 4th grade at intervals of 1 to 2 years. The work here also includes presenting an educational topic which is related to the dental health in a manner which is suited to the children, demonstrating how to properly brush and, if appropriate, also floss the teeth, which is usually before the grade. And followed by dental examination, where in this region no fluoride varnish is applied. In our study, we use the ICS 2-digit coding system for assessment of restoration in caries. But first, let me shortly explain background about the ICS. The International Caries Detection and Assessment System was developed to provide clinicians, researchers, and also epidemiologists with a standardized method for caries assessment and data collection in different settings and for better comparison between different studies. The ICS consists of a code for assessment of caries associated with restorations and sealants, which is called CARS, and in this slide the codes are presented with some clinical examples. And here we can see the ICS carriers code, which is including initial lesions, which refer to ICS code 1 and 2, and dentin carriers, which refers to ICS codes 3 to 6. And also here some examples for your occlusal surfaces are gathered together. Prior to the study, we trained the examiners in the use of the ICS system. The training combined theoretical information, diagnostic training with slides, and examination of extracted teeth. And these examinations were carried out twice within 3 months. As you can see, always the kappa values were within a high range for both examiners, and also the inter-examiner had flexibility towards the reference examiner. For the study, representative random samples were drawn from schoolies to ensure that the sample was homogeneous with regard to age. Only those 6th grade children were chosen from the school lists who were 12-year-olds at the time of the examinations. Informed assent had been obtained from all pupils taking part and was followed by an informed consent from their parents. Examinations took place in the schools. Allergen lamps and the necessary dental instruments were also available, and prior to examinations, the children brushed their teeth with a manual toothbrush. Portable bottles of compressed air, which you can see here, were available for drying the teeth prior to the study. And a cold light probe was used to evaluate the approximate surfaces when a carrier's change was detected, visually in order to confirm the finding. The findings were first written down on special sheets and later transferred to a statistical program. All permanent teeth were examined based on surface. And here you can see our documentation sheet in which we also documented sealants and restorations. Information on preventive measures were obtained by questionnaires for parents and for children. The parents answered the questions at home prior to examinations, while the children filled in the questionnaires at the day of examination at school. Questions regarding preventive measures at home and at the dental offices, as well as knowledge of prevention and nutrition, were obtained. The questionnaires had already been evaluated in some other studies, and for this study we chose almost 40 items for the parents and approximately 80 items for the children to include in the questionnaires. And here some examples for the variables which were surveyed using these questionnaires are presented. For example, whether there are topical fluoridation at dental office. And the possible answers were don't know, no, or yes. And if the answer was yes, how many times since school enrollment? Other questions included the level of education of the mother in order to categorize the social status of the family. And the ethnic origin was assessed by the language spoken at home in the family as stated by the parents. Information on nutrition was recorded using a children's questionnaire, and documentations from Dental Public Health Service in the Region 1 was used to investigate which preventive measures have been applied to each individual child. For Region 2, where no fluoride application, fluoride varnish application was done, there were also no information available on that topic. We use non-parametric tests for comparing the carrier scores of the regions, and the variables which were associated with carriers were included in a stepwise backward logistic regression analysis. The DFS index was calculated using a different ICS cutoff. So as you can see here, D1 to 6S included all carrier lesions, D1 and 2S included only the initial caries lesions, and the codes 3 to 6 included dental lesions according to the histology. In order to compare the data with WHO criteria, we had the index D5 and 6S, which is according to WHO lesions. And now, I would like to show you the main results of OSCE. In each region, 270 12-year-olds took part in the study, and in region 1, 77% of the pupils had sound dentition. In the second region, it was almost 83%. Including initial lesions, the proportion of children with sound teeth dropped significantly to 57% in the first region and up to 50% in the second region. Comparing the main caries scores in those regions, we see that significantly more caries lesions were found in region 2 than in region 1, only at the D1 level, so where the initial lesions were included. The differences at the dental level at that time were not significant. There was also no significant differences between the new values of the filled surfaces in both regions. In region 1, nearly 70% of the children had at least one tooth with a suspicious sealant, and this proportion was about 76% in region 2. And the mean number of surfaces with sealants and restorations are presented here. And as you can see, there were not many teeth with amalgam fillings at that time in the population. Looking at the analysis based on the type of the school which was visited, showed a significant difference of the DFS lesions at the D1 level. So again, then ICLS codes 1 and 2 were involved in the calculation. And here we compare children attending the gymnasium versus pupils in the secondary schools. Again, at the dental level, there was a significant difference between the main caries values was detected. In this table, you can see the distribution of the different ethnicities, and it was determined by the language spoken at home, and nearly 80% of the children participating in the study were Germans, and a small percentage was from several other countries, mainly Europe. Now I'd like to present you the results of the binary logistics regression analysis, and for this we used the data of both regions. The use of fluoridated toothpaste had a significant effect in preventing the initial lesions, as you can see at D1 and 2 level. Ethnicity played a significant role in the prevention of caries at the dental level, and generally precious sealants were identified as a significant variable for good dental repairs. According to a current report, the number of children with caries-free dentition, so D3 and F, in Germany is between 60 to 83%. By comparison, surveys in some other European countries, for example, Netherlands, England, and they show some lower data and figure. In order to ascertain the caries experience of the 12-year-olds in this present study, different variables were formed which represented the caries score of the children at various levels. So that is, the caries experience was determined both at the level of the initial lesions as well as the level of dental caries. Our results show that the difference in the two regions was more clearly in evidence at the level of initial caries. Apparently, the number of children with sound dentition decreased significantly as soon as the initial lesions were taken into account. According to the WHO standard, up to 32% of the caries lesions were not detected in the children. And this once again demonstrates the importance of recording lesions according to a standardized international knowledge method. The ICLS method used in our study, of course, requires more instruments such as cleaning the teeth prior to examinations and joining the two surfaces, and also a detailed amount of recording. However,